Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. Last episode we detailed up the airport a little bit. We added in some cool features that you all suggested that we add into the airport. And in today's episode we're going to be filling in this green space on the right of the screen and the left with some unique buildings from the game to kind of fill in our airport district area. Yeah, it's a long time coming. We've been working on the airport for a couple weeks now, and it's about time we look to finish it off. This week. So we'll be doing this today with some unique buildings, and tomorrow we'll be looking at transit, primarily transit from the airport. Looking at revising some buses. And then we'll take it from there. So let's hop out as we go back along the other end of our monorail system that I really enjoy. Okay, so we have all this green space at our airport. Here's our airport in general. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. There we go. Little silly mistake. And is it I before E? I think so. Jeez, golly gee. And I didn't even fix it. Holy moly. There we go. So the Ryan Reynolds Freight Airport. That's what we kind of primarily focused on last episode. We added in a little slip lane here so that we don't have so much traffic flowing into this part of the airport. We added in some office buildings in here, which look fantastic. And we also added in some office buildings over here. We added in some parking out over this way as well. We did some detailing. We added in some things over here. And yeah. So as you can kind of see, like, this is the entrance to our airport. This is kind of the airport district itself. We should probably look at filling this up before we just kind of leave it, because I can't see us coming back to the airport for a little while after we've completed it. So yeah, let's start. So last time we had our airport, before the airport DLC, we had the unique building, Expo Center. Where is that? Here it is. So this is something that I really want to get back in. Expo Centers are pretty common at airports. They, host conferences. It's pretty easy to get to airports, so it's a good thing to have. So I'm thinking we place this over here right beside the subway stop, because I feel like lots of people would kind of use it then. It's also close to the monorail system, this bus network over here, and I think we have a bus that kind of runs through the airport and it goes right by here anyways. So yeah, I feel like if we just place it right off of Morgan Street here, that would be a good idea. But there's parking at the back of this asset. We definitely need parking. So I think we should drag a street out of here, and then we'll get parking kind of lined up behind this. Then we'll run some roads around here. So let's start off with that. So we'll just grab the basic road. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Actually, why don't we make it the tree-lined road? And we'll just bring it out to here for no reason in particular. And then let's just try and move the building over a little bit. And then can we also move this over slightly then? Yes. We're gonna have to readjust a couple things though. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this works out pretty nicely. We have an opportunity to do something over here as well. I think a parking lot would probably work. Oh, something disappeared over here. What the heck? What the heck happened there? Just let that fill back in. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Why don't we do this way instead? There we go. Yeah, I like having residential buildings inside of the airport because they kind of look like hotels anyways, and it really helps out with the employee issues that often occur around airports. So we can do this. We can kind of do that over here, and we could get some commercial out this way. We could get some residential. So why don't we start off with a nice little residential building right here, and then we'll do some commercial just like that. Yeah, I think that should be fine. All right, so we should definitely get a parking lot through here. So we're gonna use the parking lot mod, and it is right in here. And I'm thinking we use this one right here. Now, I wonder if we could just attach it to the road and how that would look. I mean, that kind of looks nice. I like how, you know what? I don't like that. Let's remove that. I think if you use the smaller one, it looks pretty nice. So why don't we try doing that? We'll do something like that, and then we'll go over slightly. We'll do something like that again. And then I believe if you do that, it looks silly. So why don't we just upgrade it with this? And we'll go down to just the normal road for this little part. Fantastic. And then I'm just going to grab some of these nodes here. Is it just those 4? Okay, so we'll just grab these 2. And we're just going to scooch them over a bit so that the parking lot is pretty even with this. Then I'm going to grab these 2. I'm going to scooch these right in like that. I don't know. I actually don't know, because it feels weird having parking lots on that side, right? So, yeah, that does feel a little bit weird. Let's just call a little bit of a mulligan on that, and let's bring a road out instead. We'll have this kind of cross the road, and then we'll have the parking lot for this area on the back side. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the most highly valued real estate right along the highway. I think we can get away with a big parking lot on the side. And then that way we can kind of just go right off of the middle here. Just do something like that. We'll recenter it. Why not right now? Let's recenter it right now. Just kind of put it off right like that so that it's lined up with the blue here. And you know what? Let's just use that one instead. Then we can go for one of these really large lots. Bring it out to about there even. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll just click this node in, and we're gonna hold Alt. I'm gonna bring this in until it starts glitching a little bit. Just right about there. So you see it starts glitching. So let's bring it back. Yeah, to about there, I think. Yeah, that works. All right, and let's finish off this parking lot. And we'll just use these. Parking lot snapping tool, which is a fantastic addition to the game. We'll go down a little bit. Nope, we need to go down farther. Okay, we'll just continue this out. I doubt we're ever going to get this many people parking here, but it's kind of fun to have. Anyways, so we have this street then. I'm not exactly sure what this street could really be. I mean, we could connect it into here, and then that way it would steal some cars using it. Because I know once we turn intercity buses back on into here, it's going to really start to pile up with the traffic. So I mean, like this car right now could just take the turn off now instead, so it doesn't need to be a two-way, it could just be a one-way. It's kind of like a back door into the Expo Center and the airport itself. Because if they're coming from this direction, they can just go over like that if they're going to the terminal. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make it a one-way. Sorry, motorcycle. And let's start off with just a highway off-ramp. Let's turn bending off. Let's actually just line it up like this. Then we'll flip it. And then we'll just come right off into there. Oh, I thought I turned bending off. All right, let's just kind of fix things a little bit. Let's make it so it's not the kind of the priority, you know? I think I'd prefer if it looked like this was the priority. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be that big of a turn though. Yeah, that works. All right, and then we'll turn it into a one-way road. Pretty simple, with trees. And you know, I thought we had that lined up. So we'll just try and do that, and then we'll flip it back. Why the trees? Well, just kind of allows no one can park there, and it looks nice. And then we have a dedicated turning lane to go to the parking lot as well, which is good. Okay, so let's detail this up a little bit. We could pave it in. I think that's probably a good idea, but I think what we'll do is we'll run a path alongside the area here, just to get some people moving through here. And I don't necessarily know if anyone's going to ever use this path, but if someone does, then that'd be great. So we'll just run it to here, and maybe we can connect it to something later on in the video. And then let's fill up the rest with concrete. Yeah, there's always this silliness that happens. Alrighty. Very silly indeed. Okay, we'll just pretend that's nothing. Alright, so we have this major road coming through here. It is a 2-lane road, it seems. Or a 4-lane road, sorry. So why don't we just try and grab... This is a bus lane. It's a bus lane because we have buses kind of flowing through here from the highway, so it just kind of leaves... I think there's a stop right here, which is why we have the bus lane, so I don't think the bus lane needs to continue. So that means we can just grab any road we want. And we have been using this road here, but I think we'll go with a larger road. Actually, I don't know. Let's stick with this one. I feel like this this style of road doesn't get used enough. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, and we could bring this one up. I think I'll leave it, and instead we'll just grab this road again and we'll connect it up. And we'll see kind of what happens if we do this actually. That's pretty good. Alright, so we have this space over here. It's pretty empty. Nothing that we can really do, to be honest with it. So if anything, it should be like a park of some sort, right? Yeah, I think that'll work, because there's not really much you can do at all with this space. If we do bring this road down even farther, and we kind of end it here, we can connect it up with this pedestrian path, and then maybe we can get something down the future, or in the future down over here. So why don't we do that? We'll try and line it up with this path right here. We'll stop it there. We'll grab the the path, and we'll just turn our guidelines off. We'll try to connect it right here like that. It's pretty good. This does give us an opportunity to put in maybe some cheap hotel. We've already used the budget hotel, but doesn't mean we can't use it again. We can also use some residential asset as well, which would work. Yeah, so I think that kind of works though, and then it ends here, so I think maybe what we should do is we should bring that road and turn it into a bit of an L shape, and we'll instead bring it up to connect like this. Here we go. Let's make sure that node went away. It did not go away, so we'll just have to remove that one. That's totally fine. This also allows us to reshape this road a little bit, because because it was getting a bit awkward. Yeah, I think that works. This does get a lot of vehicles, so maybe we should actually upgrade this road. And we'll upgrade it into... Could do a 3+2. So that's over here. Yeah, that kind of works. We'll go into the node controller here and we'll just square the nodes. We'll bring this one back a little bit. Yeah, that works. And we can give some dedicated turning lanes. Now, it's pretty good because I don't mind this having the right and the straight. And that's good as well. We'll come back for the traffic lights later. Okay, there we go. We've kind of made some nice lots out of this. So we'll work on this part first, and then we'll move on to the next part of our little build here today. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll go into here and we'll get some plazas. I think the Zoo Plaza is one that we used last time, and it works pretty well. Actually, this one has some trees. I was hoping that we could kind of fit it underneath here like this. But those trees... Ah, look at that! Go right in between the trees. Let's try to grab this node. Oh, I don't want buildings. I just want the node. There we go. And we'll try and center it so that we go like straight through the middle here. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's the next one. Okay, let's grab segments then. That's pretty good. All right, yeah, I like that. And then we can kind of use some pathways to fill in the gaps a little bit. Yeah, because I think like maybe like a cafe could be nice. Grab a cup of coffee while you're waiting, but I mean, these buildings do kind of look nice together. I mean, this is right beside the subway, right? So I think that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. We got a nice little cafe on the corner here. I like using the zoo assets. If you zoom out and you can't see zoo, it looks like a little coffee shop, right? I like using the zoo assets and the park assets in multiple locations. I feel like they look really nice together. So this is like the restroom, for example, from the parks. I mean, not in this scenario. I don't know if it looks the best. Why don't we actually remove this one? I don't mind this at all, actually. Yeah, if we go in and we grab this cafe, I think that works really nicely. Let's grab buildings. If we just kind of scooch it over a little bit. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, let's grab a zoo path with decorations, and let's actually do it without decorations. Maybe actually just the basic one, because then we can blend it all together a little bit better. And we'll just go down like that. We'll get some paths, and we'll get this one down into here. And how about from this point we can get, actually let's drag this one right back into the middle here, and then let's grab zoo path with decorations and let's throw it right down the middle here. I think we'll leave that tree too. Yeah, that works. And let's go no decorations. And we'll just try and make something else out of it. And what if we go back to our parks DLC, we grab the restroom here. We could even make it a little park, but I think it's fine. Okay, and then we'll blend it all together. Actually, I think we'll remove the trees from that path. Yeah, because, you know, having it with the concrete and everything like that, it doesn't really work out the best. Come on. There we go. We got the path. Let's just try and recenter a little bit. Okay, very nice. I'm not the biggest fan of how that path actually looks on the concrete, so we're just going to upgrade it to the park path. I feel like the dark gray really works with it. Yeah, and there we go. So we kind of filled that in. Over here, this is a tough one because it's not exactly the best spot in the world for anything. Do we have any industrial on here? No, we have recycling, big business, high-tech housing, high-rise band, and then we have, yeah, I don't think we have any industry on here at all. So what we could do is maybe add some, I was thinking we could add some farming industry or some lumber industry because they have the warehouses, and the warehouses would look pretty nice on here. Let's turn zoning off of this road. Yeah, I mean, it would look pretty nice. But I could see us getting just like a big residential building over here. And, you know, we're not actually treating it like a residential building. We're saying it's like a, maybe it's like a long-term hotel. You know how you can sometimes rent like those hotels that are for long-term stays. Let's actually do this instead. All right, let's see if we can pick these out. So we're gonna go into here and we'll go into high density, high tech, and we need a 4x4. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a bit too tall. That one's good as well. Let's just go with the first one here. Although I do like the garden roof on that one. So we'll do that, and then we have a 4x3. Those are pretty cool. I kind of wish that the curve would be on the other side, though. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, like the curve would be on the back side is kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, you know, I like this one a lot, actually. And then we need a 3x3. It's pretty simple. I like how it opens up towards the corner. This one's pretty cool because I can imagine, you know, sitting in that window and watching the monorail on the highway. That might be nice. Get a nice view of the downtown actually from there. Yeah, let's buy into that. Okay, we'll make these historical so that they don't change. And maybe we can say that they share a parking lot with here. So what we'll do is we'll grab the path with trees and we'll just run, well actually let's try to run a path behind it. Like that. Let's see if we can squeeze this in. Hopefully it didn't destroy anything. Nice. And then we'll kind of connect it up like so. Okay, that one can't be one with trees, so I'll have to remove that. And same with this one. And let's just continue this kind of theme. And actually this one can't either. Okay, but we'll continue it right to here though. And then we'll connect it up. So I'm not going to make this one snap. You'll see why in a second. Because if we snap this one to it, it would make a really ugly connection. Actually, yeah, let's redo this whole section actually, because we could make that ugly connection right here. bring it to there. And then what we can do, once we recenter this pathway a little bit. Oh, looks like I added that node in after all. Okay, and then we'll just take this path, we'll connect it up to here, and we'll just do some readjustments. I don't know what I would do without the movement mod. It is the greatest. Just allows you to plan things so perfectly. Bring this one over. Yeah, that works great actually. Okay, so we could make this a little concrete jungle here, which I don't think I would really mind at all. We could add one of those cafes to kind of fill in the theme a little bit. But why don't we do a taxi stand over here? So I'm gonna place it over here. I'm gonna use move it to switch it over. We'll throw this one right over there. That's because we turned zoning off, which is kind of causing that issue. Yeah, let's put it on this side. Yeah, I think that would add a lot to the area. Oops. And then yeah, I think if we just pave it in, I think that's probably the best way to go. I mean, it's a parking lot. Plus, we're gonna get rid of some of this ugliness, anyways. We'll just make all the ugliness, oops, right in here. Oh, we do have a tree over there, though. Okay, we'll have to switch that out. Alrighty, so let's grab that, and we'll switch that out. And I see that I missed that spot, don't worry. Okay, well, let's get some water going. Now that we planned some of the road network out again, I feel like we can get some water back in here. Alright. That's pretty good. I like how this turned out. We're gonna add a lot of residential in this area too, which is nice. It's definitely needed. Okay, we'll fill this in with some trees. I don't think this area is gonna get used, so I'll make it fallow. Alrighty. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add in another building that we previously had in our last airport build, which is the Posh Mall, I believe it is. Grand Mall. Okay. So the Grand Mall, I feel like, is like the luxury hotel. So I'm thinking if we have an opportunity to place it along this one right here, that's pretty nice. We could also place it along here, and we kind of open up the the hotel rooms to look towards the airport. So I don't think that works out. I think some city views might be nice, right? So maybe we get it off of this one. So we place it in, and it has some city views because all those hotel rooms, if we're saying it's a hotel, have that beautiful view of the downtown core. So I think that works out great, actually. Now, something that's happening over here. What is this? Okay, I don't like how that turned out, so let's remove that. I think it's something to do with the zoning adjuster that came off. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll delete these buildings, and I'm sure a hotel would pop right back up in there. All right, so we have some nice parking opportunities in here. So I think what we need is maybe an underground parking for this hotel. So we do actually have an underground parking asset. Whoops, let's hop out of this. Yeah, so we could attach it off of this side road here. I think that's probably the way to, whoop. So we have the big one, so that's to attach to a large road like this one. We have the small one, which is to attach to something like this. So why don't we throw this in right here? And the great thing about this asset is that there's so much just blank concrete, so you can really blend in assets together. There we go. So we have this nice underground parking for this area. I think we can pretty much be safe just to leave that, to be honest. We have this space here, so that could easily be some commercial. It could just be like a pathway, a parkette. Yeah, with some trees. Why don't we do that? We'll go with the zoo path with decorations. Okay, and we'll start it from there. Very nice. Then we'll go into these park assets and we'll grab... I wonder how a gazebo would look right in here. Nice little spot. No. Yes, destroy that building, please. I was looking for the flower beds, but... Okay, let's just try one more time. If we start it over there, no, it glitches out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, just try to make it line up a little bit. Very nice. All right, so we have this spot over here. There's not really a lot of like low density commercial in here, is there? We have this hotel. Yeah, I was hoping... I don't really like this hotel over here. I was looking for more of these style of buildings. Souvenirs, I mean, that works. It's not the most ideal, but I think it's fine. Yeah, why don't we go with some commercial instead? Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's start off with actually a big residential condo. And then we'll go into low density. Yeah, I think this will just be fine. Okay, and as we can kind of see, there's a bit of a path forming here. What we can do is we can grab just a pathway, and what we'll do is we'll make a bit of a pathway around here so we can go into the asset again. All right, and what I'll do is I'll just switch out this part. There we go. Let's turn off buildings here. I just want the node. Just try and make this straight. Okay, so this is the kind of building I was looking for. These smaller ones. I don't mind this one at all. Having that hotel over here. Same with this one, I don't mind. Okay, I'm glad that's another small one. This one I'll also accept. It's a good height. Okay, this one I already know what building it's going to be, so we'll delete it. And we'll have to go into our Find It tool over here. And we'll just go back into here, we'll delete that. So we're in the tourism. Just right over here. Okay, let's just try to reset this. Low density tourism. Hold shift to select multiple categories. There we go. So we got a nice little shop over here. It's a gas station, interesting. Oh, it's because... Ah, okay, I see. So we got some hotels. What spaces are we looking for? A 2x2 and a 2x3 would be nice. So let's go back into here. So let's go 2x3. Ah, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll do that. Little club. And let's go with a 2x2. A little gym. Is that like a restaurant? Beach restaurant. Beach bar. Okay. I think this one is actually gonna be fine. And then we have... Oh, we got a building popping up in here. We'll wait for that one to kind of build up, and we'll see what that one actually is. So that leaves us with a 2x4 or 2x3. So 2x3, we have a couple. 2x4, we don't have any. So let's go to 2x3. We got this one, this nightclub. Don't really like that, to be honest. This one could be funny. It's like a little restaurant. Okay, so we'll take that out then. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, so we'll make them all historical. All the new ones. There we go. And then we'll just do a quick bit of detailing with the concrete. Actually, I think this whole area could be concrete into that corner. And we'll have to select, whoa, that, and we'll just make this one pure concrete. Alrighty, and back to the concrete tool just to fill in this path. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I like this little area here. All right. So we're coming over here. We have a bit of a services area. So what I'm thinking now is we get some interesting little office structures. So, you know, large, you know, office / industrial kind of vibes. Not necessarily like office towers or anything, but we have some really cool buildings that take up a lot of space in the unique buildings features. Oh, actually, there's a couple other things that we'll add in later, like that helicopter park I want to add in. Yeah, there's nothing else that's really screaming to me. No, okay, so this is what I'm talking about, stuff from the content creator pack. This building, I was thinking about the Rail Yard Shopping Center. It fits so perfectly right here. Like, that could be cool. But we could also put it on this side, which might be nice. Kind of blocks off a lot of the airport noise, probably. So, I mean, that's a good one. We'll leave that space. There's this one, which is a pretty cool, like, tech-looking building. Yeah, I don't know about that's exact location, but over here could be cool. I mean, like, you know, a lot of buildings that I've noticed in Canada are like coolly designed. Like a lot of these industrial office structures. There's a lot of them in Ottawa that are like unique architectural pieces. This one's pretty cool. Oh, that almost fits perfectly. I wonder if the asset leans over the edge of the road here. I wonder if we could actually make that kind of work. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Okay, if we put it on this side, would it lean over? I think it would. Okay, so let's place it down here for now. Oh, there's trees. Oh, come on. I'm disappointed. I was very excited about getting that to work. I wonder if we could line it up with the middle of this, though, that it might not look out of place. You know? If it's in the middle of the road there, it doesn't really look like anything's happening. Hey, you know, I think that kind of works. You can barely tell that anything's there. I think maybe if we just scooch it over a little bit more. I think the tree needs to be a bit more centered. Hey, 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 look at this. Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, I like that a lot. Research centers. Scientists from all over the world gather at RDC to develop latest technological advancements. Very cool. I love that. Nice. Let's get a parking lot around it. Actually, let's get the other buildings in first, and worst comes to worst, I can just do the rest of it off camera, or we'll save it for another video. It's the Nanotechnology Center. I think this could be a really cool piece as well. Wonder how that would work. Yeah, let's get this one in over here. Okay, the semiconductor plant. Maybe the semiconductor plant actually goes there. So we'll just scooch this one over for now. And then we'll grab the semiconductor plant. What does this one do? Manufactures high performance units. It's pretty expensive, but it kind of works with the theme we're going for. So we'll line it up with the other road, actually. I think that works. But we'll keep this together like that. Yeah, we'll move the Nanotechnology Center to a centered location. Maybe this one doesn't really work over here. No, let's get it over here. I think this will be fine. So we'll just grab move it. And I'm gonna rotate it around. And I really like the centering right here. Very cool. Any other unique office buildings? It's a software development studio. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we can place this right in here. And then we have the electric car factory. That's not going to go in here. We have this one, which we said was going to go right here to kind of block off this area from the airport. Very cool, very cool. All right. So let's get some detailing going. And then we'll kind of end off the video. All right, so I think parking lot in here would be perfect. So let's go into the parking lot tool. And I think this size maybe would fit. Yeah, just barely. Let's turn off our guidelines. And let's see if we can get this one to fit right in here like this. Alrighty, and then we'll get the entrance right here. I'll recenter that. And then we'll drag this one out as far as we can before glitchiness happens. Alrighty, and let's get some parking lots going. And why don't we get some electric parking? I haven't done that in a little while. Fantastic. And then what we can do is fill in the blanks with concrete here, because it seems like probably the proper thing to do. So that parking lot can probably take a lot of pressure off of parking in this area. Over here, I think it should probably be concreted in, but behind here, maybe we can get a bit of a path. So let's go with this path here, straight. We'll get it right out from here to there, and then across like so. And then we can concrete in this right in here. Yeah, that works. I love how that turned out. Okay, so we can probably get some parking on this side, right down the middle here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll connect up with this tool. There we go, and then we'll just center it off. Whoa. Drag this down until glitchiness happens. Wrong button again, Steven. Holy cow. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll throw in the parking lot stuff afterwards. And we'll fill in the blanks with concrete. Let's actually make sure that this is lined up the same height. Might actually have to back it up a little bit instead. Yeah, that works. Concrete, fill that in. Fill up this area with concrete as well. There we go. And then over here we have some opportunities to get some buildings in. Whoa. Hopefully that didn't mess up the game. I accidentally clicked the Windows button. I'm trying to click Z so that I could remove zoning from here, and then we can get a cool building over in this area here. Maybe what we do is I really like just some normal shops. So why don't we actually drag out this district into here, and we'll get this area as a part of the bus terminal, which has no difference in how commercial zoning works or residential. Yeah, and then this can just make sure that we have that in the airport district just in case. Okay, yeah, so then we can actually get some normal shops in here, which would be nice for once. Let's actually not do that. Get a nice big shop right through here. Smaller one, and we'll concrete in everything, because there is a weird parking on that side, and perhaps it might look a little bit more normal. Over here, why don't we get, I think underground parking would look nice, but we kind of already have that with this. So why don't we make this a nice park around it? We'll go to the zoo path with decorations. Go from here to it there. Nice path. Alrighty, and right here, get another connection off. Fantastic. Okay, so I think right in here we can get maybe like a little cafe or something. We'll go into the park tool. Let's go and let's get a nice one. So we'll go into, actually a plaza would be nice. No, we'll go into here and we'll grab. Maybe the cafe works a little bit better over here. No, it's a bit too close. Yeah, let's place it right here. It's a nice little cafe, and we'll get another style building right in this corner just to fill it in. And we'll just try and center it off of that. Actually, let's put it into the park instead. Yeah, that works a little bit better. Alrighty, so last thing, let's go to the zoo path. Let's get the zoo path without decorations. And let's just do this with the end pieces here. Okay, very cool. There is still weird parking, though. However, it seems pretty clear to me at least, where the parking lot would be. And I know we've gone to the limit, but let's just fence this off because there is weird parking. Okay, very cool. So we have just a bit of space over here. I think we can fill that up with, say, like a... Let's actually just really quickly turn zoning off of this road. I think maybe we can get a nice fake hotel or something. And then we'll get a couple low density commercial, and maybe we can get away with something over here. We'll figure it out. I mean, this could even be left blank. I wouldn't even mind at all. Okay, well, I hope you liked today's video, folks. Really filled in this area. I think it turned out pretty nice. I like how the larger kind of office structures look, and I love how this building looks. Kind of over top of the highway here, or road. So let's go into this view. We'll do something. I really wanted the monorail in the shot. Yeah, okay, this works. Have a lovely day, folks. Hey, there we go. Talk to you soon. Oh no, lost it. Peace out.